Oh yeah, dear diarrhea, diary full of shit. Just playing me, myself, and I. No one else. Yo yo, I'm so legit. I noticed I got 2 new subscribers. Well, at least last time I checked, and they watched damn near all my videos. I don't think they watched all of them. I think they may have watched all the ones that had, a picture. Well, I don't know. It seems like I may have. I don't know. It only goes down so far. I don't know how to get to like the next page, and I noticed, there was one view on like all of them, and I had, posted an audio presentation Friday evening, like around 4 or 5, something like that, and within a few hours, I got one subscriber, and then between the hours of 1 a.m. and 7 a.m. on Saturday, I got another one because I checked it at 1 a.m. before I went to bed. I went to bed late, and I noticed I had a subscriber and a bunch of views and shit. Well, on multiple videos. So like I said, just what I need. I'm not actually looking for new subbies. Um, and the one, it didn't show up on my email, and I don't know if it shows up on people who subscribe to me, because I guess you can make your stuff private so it doesn't show if you subscribe to someone. Which is good, because I always kind of wondered about that. I might subscribe to someone to just show support, but then they might see that I subscribe to them and be like, well, fuck this guy. I'll just make my videos private or whatever. It's just me kind of being paranoid or whatever. So, but and people can't see who you subscribe to if you've got it set on private, which is the default mode. Because like I said, technology, it'll fuck you. You think you're just harmlessly using some site or service, and it turns out, your information's being spread far and wide because, tech people. Everything's got a flip side, and technology has one hell of a one. Like all of it, be it just, computer nodes and stuff, in systems in cars to, magic air and, all that shit. You turn on your smart TV, and all of a sudden, somebody halfway across the world or halfway across the neighborhood is listening and or watching, inside your house. That's how that game works. And like I said, the people who tend to gravitate towards that stuff tend to be, the most weaselly chicken shit human beings out there. It's empirical. I'm not just saying that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're just bitter. You just don't like them, because of their cowardly ways and stuff. Well, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't? You know, or who would, or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. But I've been walking this planet for a minute, and you talk to them on the phone, their demeanor, you see them in person, because I've met a few of them. You know, and I've talked to a few of them, and just it is 100%. Um, and even if they're fairly decent, they're still a little off. And like I said, computer people are not really the same as tech people. Like if you're just into tech, there's a special place in hell for 5 out of 10 of those. Computer people, it's 8 out of 10, and the other two are just weird. Same thing with tech people. So, meaning they might do other stuff. They might. Well, there's 2 people that I know of, who I work with, who are into computers, and they're both off. One of them is at least respectable, but he's a little, yeah, okay, all right. And then, of course, the other one is Puss Boy. So, and again, he's a little off. You know what I mean? Just talking to him, just because he was hired shortly after I was, and it's like, okay, yeah, this, or Fork Boy, for example. I mean, people judge me. They've all got an opinion of me. You know, it is what it is. And like I said, the difference between me and you is I'm right and you're wrong. So a guy like me can't afford to be wrong. Life would be difficult for me if I was wrong. And of course, my hate yours is just saying, well, you're delusional. You tell yourself whatever the hell you need to. Bingo, bango. And everything I say, you're going to say the same fucking thing. Bingo, bango. Exactly. Like I said, scales of justice will prevail. We all have a running docket in the meantime. We're here to fend for ourselves. So, um, I have to defend myself and uphold my stance 100% on my own, as do you. Um, so yeah, it's nice to be right all the time. I mean, I wasn't, didn't come out the gate that way. I mean, I've made mistakes and stuff, but yeah, we good now. Like I said, it's almost like a sixth sense. And I'm not going to get into that because I've already talked about that mess before, but I am. And it's nice. It's really nice. Uh, but so the one notified me or whatever, uh, which means you got to make the effort to make it public. But anyway, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm assuming it was a dude, but it had the word zombie in it, and I had mentioned Insane Clown Posse's song "Night of the Chainsaw," which has zombies in it. So that was kind of weird. And the picture on his little circle dot, it was either Theodore Roosevelt or Teddy Roosevelt, or it was a guy who looked like him. That I had mentioned presidents in that audio presentation. I did the one, and then I posted one more, I think. And his channel, I didn't really look at it a lot. I just sort of scanned it, but it seemed like kind of a bitch channel. He had one subscriber and nothing else really going on. I think he had a few like videos that not that he made, but he uploaded. He had like 2 files or whatever. He or she was seemed like whatever. But it was set up in 2013, so it's like, wow, that is really a coincidence, or they changed their picture and their name. Why would they do that? Because they're fucking stupid. Maybe it's fucko. Maybe it's the fucking queer. Who knows? Doesn't matter. Computer people. Special place in hell for 8 out of 10. The other 2 are just weird. Tech people. Special place in hell for 5 out of 10. The other 5 are just weird. So they might be one of the 5 who are just weird. Why would you do that? Why? Because they can. It's computer shit. It's magic air. They want to do something and just I did that. Look what I can do. It's like, wow, are you trying to troll me or what? They think differently. They really do. And that's a lot of the because like I said, in real life they're pussies and cowards and whatnot. So the internet is where it's at. That's where they have control, and they might even have power. Um, so, but so I thought I've changed my picture. I've never changed my name, but both of them can be done. I don't remember how long it took though. I thought it took like maybe you could change your picture right away. I don't know. Maybe you could change your name right away. But for some reason, I had it in my mind, that it took 12 to 24 hours or something. Hell, I don't know. It's tech shit, Why wouldn't it take 12 to 24 hours? What the fuck? But anyway, I forgot to mention that, so zippity fucking do though. Dumb fucking fags.